All right, guys, welcome back to another camp out. This one's gonna be very unique. I got my camping gear. That's my ride dropping me off. So it's just me out here, completely solo, completely alone. And just beyond those trees there, kind of where I'm gonna put up my camp, there's an abandoned school. So we're gonna try and explore that when it's in the middle of the night, not during the day. I'll go walk around it. But just to make it a little more interesting, I'm going to explore it at night. And I've never been out here or anything. And you can see something's been laying here, like a moose or something. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It should be interesting. See you guys in a bit. All right, so I made it a little bit further up. Where I'm camping is going to be through there. So it's going to be a little bit of bushwhacking, but I got dropped off over there. And now I'm over here. And let's do a little bit of bushwhacking. Wow. It's looking quite eerie already. I don't know what that is. Here we go. And I see a little bit of. There we go. See, that's it. This is a little uneasy. Probably most people watching here. All right, we made it through the bush, and here we are. So I think my camp. Just check around. Yeah, this is quite neat. It's the middle of absolute nowhere. They got lots of firewood right here. And here's what I'm gonna explore at night. There's a door here that's open. Yeah, the door's, oh, I could get in. Okay, well, we'll look for that later. But for now, I'll set up camp. But some weird things I've been finding out here. First off, these trees, I don't know, they remind me of like the Blair Witch Project or something, some horror movie. It's kind of eerie, but yeah, we got, it's like tire rims, like a little tractor maybe. This I found unique. Some kind of bottle, an old bottle. It could be even new, I don't know. And then something burned down over here, like a shed or something. There's traces of fire in here, like charcoal. And then, what the heck is that? The cylinder block or engine block. Looks like maybe V6, V8 maybe tractor. You guys, welcome to another camp out here. We are at an abandoned school. And it's not too far off the highway or the gravel road, so this is gonna have to be a little bit of a stealth camp. Welcome back to another episode of Solo Camp in the Night, overnight at a very unique, special place. I hear things falling, and I don't think this place is haunted, but you never know. Things like this. This is very old. I've seen weird things in the bush, and this is what I had to go through. Good God. I'm gonna take my chainsaw and kind of clean that way out. For firewood, I'm probably gonna have a fire right around there, so it's not too visible. And I got all my gear here. It's gonna go down to -5 tonight, so which is I think 26 Fahrenheit maybe. And yeah, I got an extra pair of clothes just in case, because I froze last time. And then my sleeping bag, obviously, with my blanket and pillow. No tent at all. And I got my cooler with Brew 2 in there, and just some extra stuff that, like my chainsaw. All right, guys, we almost got everything all finished here. I cleaned up all through here, so it'll be a little bit easier to get out in the morning. We dragged in some wood from over there, that tree. It's still alive, but the bottom part's dead. I got a little stack of firewood back there, and I'm gonna start the fire up right here. So I'm just gonna get this sawed up really quick, and then yeah, we'll get everything ready to make a fire. All right guys, it's getting pretty close to dark. Just gonna show you what I have set up done. Got the fire ready to set up. Gonna try to keep this fire quite small because there are roads around here, and if someone sees a fire, they will definitely call the fire department. I'm just gonna keep it low. But I'm gonna show you guys quickly what I'm gonna make for supper before it gets dark. I brought some tinfoil out here. Yes, I do clean up after myself. I don't leave any garbage out here. I'd never ever do that. And half a stick of garlic butter. So I'm gonna put that into here first. So a nice pile of garlic butter. All right, I got one lobster tail. I'm just gonna set it in just like that. Take the second one. And here's the third one. We're eating good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Last time was steak, now we're having lobster. All right, well, that's all in there. So I have to go in like this. Up sides. Up. On one side. And we're gonna bring in the other side. Loop around. Yeah, there you have it. We're just gonna set this on the coals and let that cook. It's gonna wait for it to get dark, and then I'm gonna start the fire just so no smoke can be seen from near here. And then yeah, then it'll be time for brew 2, and we're gonna explore this at midnight. So stay tuned for that. Oh, come on. That's an owl. I've never really seen one in person before. The way it just came in here and just was staring at me. Here the coyotes already? Gonna be another night with the coyotes, it looks like. That's where my camp is. This is what I'm gonna explore at around midnight. I think it's an abandoned school. But let's just do a quick walk around here before it gets completely dark. Oh yeah, let's see. Entrance is guaranteed to be locked. Yeah, it's locked. But we have another one. All right, so here, tall grass, another wheel. No monument signs or anything. Tells you what exactly is going on here. But yeah, we're gonna explore. It's nice out here. It's getting chilly though. It's tall grass. There's a window opening right there. Now you guys kind of have a see where I'm gonna wait till midnight to go and explore that. All right, I just want to teach you guys one little thing here. All right, so when you're making a fire here out in the middle of the bush, when there's flammable leaves, because it's fall right now, all the leaves are falling off the trees. You want to, I called it a fire brigade in the last video. Whoops, a fire break is what I meant. So basically you just want to make sure the leaves and everything are out of the way of the fire, so it can't spread and get out of control on you, and you'll lose the ability to contain the fire, and then you better run and call the fire department, because you ain't gonna get it put out. But if you make a fire break, there's nothing for it to burn, so it's like just ground around the fire, so if there's nothing to burn, it can't spread. Hey guys, I am staying the night, and it's cold. It's only gonna be -3 Celsius, and I got bed, blanket, it's full of leaves, tripods over there, my cooler, and some firewood. But the main thing is that I am gonna explore that. I mean, there's been rumors that this place is haunted, but no proof or anything. So we'll explore it. I'm gonna show you something. See, the fire is not doing too well. Let's watch this. And then I'm gonna get this fire big, and we're gonna do a brew 2. I'll tell a story, and then we're gonna explore that abandoned building. Watch this. Now, I don't know what kind of wood this is. I don't know if it's a weeping willow or some kind of willow, I think. Probably is what it is. I don't know. But here on the right side here is all pine. And when I do my cookout, that's the reason I'm not going to cook over coals, because when I cook over coals, that taste goes into the food. And pine doesn't taste good in food. I mean, I've heard of people using pine before as kind of like a smoker. Nah, yeah, no thank you. So when I cook up my lobster, it's gonna be in tin foil. I'm just creating a base. Most of the firewood that I have cut from earlier when I cleaned out the camp here to get my campsite all set up has been burned away, and we're about at, last I checked, it was 10:33. So alright guys, so I think we're pretty much ready here. Burnt up all that garbage that I was cutting out of to get my way out of here and clean out this whole entire area so that no trees, oh that's warm, no trees were in the way of anything. And now I'm gonna have a brew two with you. Step brew. And I'm gonna load this fire up with some really dry pine. Now I don't want to cook my lobster on pine. That's why I decided to do a tin foil. And I keep hearing things going on in the distance. It's just trees falling, I think. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of a story. Get this fire going pretty good, so I can build that nice coal base, so that I can put these lobster tails. Alright, so step brew time, guys. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Alright, so when I was a little kid, because I'm gonna bring up the little kid stuff, I'm saving the big stories later in life for the bigger videos. This one is definitely unique. It's definitely out there. I mean, this is a place where it's an abandoned, but it's not haunted or anything, as far as I know. I mean, people say it could be, but when I was a younger kid, I was big into winter, you know, and when you're 7, 8 years old, you want to go ice fishing, which I will bring to you guys. I'm going to bring you guys some ice fishing videos, because I mean, I can't do the camping all through winter. It gets to minus 48 degrees Celsius out here in around December, January. What I'm gonna plan to bring you guys, I'm gonna do a lot of pranks, drive-through pranks, in-store pranks. I'm gonna have somebody recording while I just go up to people and have a hat on my head and pretend there's aliens around and stuff like that. But what I like to do, especially now that it's close to Halloween, is camp out when it's when it's literally the trees are falling off on the ground and it's cold. But when I was a kid, I liked doing that too when I was like 5, 6 years old. And Dad was like, "Oh, let's go ice fishing." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure, let's go ice fishing." And we went ice fishing, and we had a shack, and there was firewood, and we had a fire. It's warm. But on the way out, when we left, I stepped in the ice fishing hole. I stepped in the ice fishing hole and lost my boot. So I didn't tell Dad. I was like, "Oh crap, well, there goes that." But I didn't want to make my dad mad. My dad is a very high-strung person, and as a kid, it was an expensive $80 boot. He didn't need to know. So here I am, lost my boot in the ice fishing shack hole. And I'm like, well, I can, as an 8-year-old kid, I didn't say anything. I was just like, continue walking and walking. One of my dad's friends, Mike, says to him, "What the hell's wrong with your kid? He doesn't have a boot." He's like, "What? Where's the boot? Where'd the boot go?" And I'm kind of limping because my freaking feet are so damn cold from being in the water and then into minus 20 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but anyways, I'm just walking and just trying to trot home like a trooper. And my dad yells and starts screaming and saying, "What are you doing? Where's your boot? Is it in the cap? The thing? Is it in the... Where did you lose your boot?" And that's when I had to tell him, yeah, I accidentally stepped in an ice fishing hole on the way home. So, yeah, it's gone. And oh, did he ever lose it at me. He was like, "You stupid, rotten kid. You're just an idiot." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but what can I do? I'm just a dumb kid." Here in central Saskatchewan, usually we get quite a bit of snow. And we go skidooing. We go to the shacks, the warm-up shacks, as you call it, when it's minus 30 degrees outside. Yeah, on a skidoo, it gets pretty cold quick. Yeah, that'd be very, very warmed up. And usually we're out there cooking some kind of food, or cooking a can of beans over the fire or whatnot. But yeah, no, I made some major mistakes. Can you hear that? Something rattling. I hope it's like a raccoon or something. I'll catch and cook it if I could. And that's the thing too. Like, I'm out here. I'm all about survival. I'm all about bushcraft. I'm all about. You ever watch anybody that ever watches my videos? Ever watched the TV series called Alone? That is kind of where I want it. Like, that's a dream of mine, is to be on that show. Since I was about grade 7, I really started looking into and researching survival, bushcraft. You know, like say the world's gonna end and you have nothing left but survival, and this is all you got, which is what I'm doing now. You have to survive on your own. You need your own heat. You gotta figure out your own water, food. See, to me, that's fun. I mean, I try to do that as practice. I'm not saying it'll ever happen. I hope it never happens. But it's to me, that is intriguing. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's sketchy and stuff," but it's totally different for me. It's just, I don't know. This is like living it up. And if I ever was to get monetized, make some money from YouTube, from you guys watching, which I respect all of you who are watching. You guys are amazing, and especially if you got to this far in the video. You guys deserve the world, because you're helping me, and I'm just here to try to bring you guys some content. I'm doing things that I love to do that not really anybody else would really do. Nobody really would think of camping in -5 in the middle of a bush next to an abandoned school. I can't see anybody really. If you're from Canada, you'll know kind of what skidooing about. Snow machines. People go up mountains and do flips and stuff like that. Me and Dad always went out and doing skidoo, and he'd always be miles ahead of me. And I'm trying to keep up, but I don't see the ruts because I'm just focused on trying to keep up with him so I don't get lost and hit huge snow banks. Way up, get some wicked air, and I'm like, what do I do? Hold on and fucking and put my legs down and boom. And there was one time, this is kind of what I was saying is leading into this final story that I'm saying is, me and Dad went out skidooing about 5 years ago, and he was way ahead of me. I just had my headlights on a skidoo, and said, "Oh, he just went over a bump." Meanwhile, I'm trying to catch up, going 80 miles per hour, and there's a road with a culvert at the end of it. So with me, I was like, I just, you know, I gotta catch up to Dad. And I went up that ridge and got probably at least 15 feet of air onto straight pavement, packed down snow. And all I remember was I was looking up and looking down and seeing Dad on his skidoo. He seen me and he hit the freaking pen to the needle. Got out of there because he doesn't want me landing on him. And I went right up in the air, and the skidoo, for some reason, came straight down, and I landed, boom, poof, right, and then wiped out, and I was laying on the ground for about 4 minutes, and I was just in full panic. I was like, well, I can't breathe. I'm trying to breathe, but no air's going in, and it feels like my lungs have been punctured. I just stayed there and laid there for like 10 minutes. And Dad, he took off. He's going back towards town. And I'm just laying there. Oh my God. Yeah. Then eventually he came back around and he lifted me up. You alright? I'm like, yep, I just want to get my ribs checked because I couldn't breathe for like 45 seconds. That's one of the most scariest things I've ever experienced, is when you're trying to breathe and you can't. It feels like there's something blocking it. It's like, holy crap, I crushed something. Oh my God, I'm gonna die, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's just the wind taking out of you. And I want to bring you guys some of that stuff too. I mean, I want to go skidooing this winter. I mean, obviously I can't camp all winter long. It takes a little while to edit, because editing especially long videos, it takes like a day. But yeah, no, I love the outdoors, love the wilderness. I love doing pranks. I'm a social person, but I also am an extrovert and do things like this as well, and bring you guys some of the most interesting content that I can possibly do from where I'm from. So yes, there's going to be a lot more content coming. I'm going to be doing a little bit more camping. I'm going to try to get as much camping in as I can before November, because November usually means it's snowstorms and stuff. But even then, I'm going to have a car. I'm going to do some car camping. I'll bring you guys some car camping. There's a few close places around here in Saskatchewan where it's completely dead. There ain't nobody living there, just abandoned buildings for a whole block. And you just explore it, have a fire going outside the back of your car, and cook up some food and sleep in your car for the night. And I got a really, really, really good video for you guys. One of the most haunted roads in Saskatchewan, but I'm not gonna. That isn't gonna come till, I don't know, probably closer to Halloween. What is it now? October 10th, 11th, October 11th. I think right now is the time. So yeah, there's a lot of great content coming to you guys, and I'm just gonna let this burn down, and then let's explore. All right, guys, so let's explore. It's about midnight right now. I got this flashlight here. Let's see what we can do. See if we can open that door. Okay, here's my campsite. And I didn't really see anything in the beginning, like at the front, to get into anywhere. So sorry if it's a little bit jittery. Here, I thought I could try and try to squeeze through here, but it's here, 1 second. I'm gonna use my strength. Not really much doing. All right, so I'm gonna put the flashlight in my mouth here. Aye. There you go. So now we're in. We are in. Ow. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Let's explore the left room first. Let's go this way. All right, so nothing but walls. I don't know what that is. It's like an old freezer. Lights on top. And a bunch of tiles. Huh. Looks like someone was maybe trying to rebuild this place at some point. Okay, well, that's one room. Let's hold on to the second one, right to the right of us here. There's the door. Let's see. Nothing much. It looks like electrical cables that got fried or something. A bunch of crap on the ground. Leads to a bunch of more cables. Cool, the broken lights. You can see the moon coming through. You can probably hear my echo. So for nothing, anybody haunted in here? Anything homeless person living here or anything? You got a bunch of, I don't know what, broken tiles? All from the roof. Okay. Oh, so now we're in the main hallway here. Okay. So, window's broken. Not a whole lot. Looks like someone tried to, what the fuck? Tried to break into this secret room. What's in the secret room that people want to see? Okay, so that leads to the main entrance. And that looks like something that I will not fit down. An old freezer. Let's see. Anything in it? No. Completely bare. Alright. How about a freezer? No, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Alright, so not a whole lot here. What's in here? More tiles missing off the ceiling. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like maybe someone was trying to build a furnace in here. I'm not too sure. Alright, we only got 2 more places to go here. What's this? Alright, so it looks like we got a boiler room. The window broken. Looks like someone was trying to get in here in the recent years, and they put a stop to that. It also smells like gasoline in here, so don't light a match. So here, what's this? Oh, we got a bathroom. What the hell? What is that? Looks like sawdust, maybe. A toilet. Toilet open. Toilet opens to. Looks like a bunch of sawdust again. There's that mirror. There's me holding the camera with the camera on. Woo! Spooky. It is kind of spooky in here. I don't know. I think this is a closet. Yeah, it looks like it's just a closet. And this would be ow. Tripping on stuff. I was expecting a box to be in front of the door. Then closed blinds. A sink with I don't know what in it. Let's open these doors here. Alright, so all the doors are open. Nothing really in there. Just a bunch of dust. Well, how about the cupboards? Nothing in those cupboards. Same with these ones. But no, nothing with kind of what I was expecting. Expect to be a little more eerie than this, but what it is, what it is. Haven't been out here before. I don't know why the front door is locked, because there's nothing in here to worry about. Just a bunch of cord. I guess that's it for in here. Thanks for watching, guys, and hold on, because the video's not done yet. I gotta get myself back out here. See if I can push. There we go. Alright, so we're back at camp here after exploring this abandoned school, which Sally didn't really have too much to offer. But anyways, I'm gonna get this fire down at coals, because when I came back out here, it was just nothing but coals. So I'm gonna get it nice heated up, and I'm gonna cook up these lobster tails, finish off my step brew, and yeah, eat, and then I guess it's gonna be bedtime. I'm gonna let this go down to coals, and then I'm gonna show you guys not a catch and cook, because I mean, you can't catch lobsters anywhere near central Saskatchewan, but anybody who knows central Saskatchewan, it is cold around here. But I warm clothes, but I forgot something where I got dropped off at. And it's gonna be a mile through these woods. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. And you guys will use my as a flashlight. Let's see. I gotta go back to my own spot because I forgot something where I got dropped off. And I hope I don't get lost out here. It's so easy to get lost. Everything looks the same. But I'm just gonna continue on out. Okay, I know where that is. That's a good marker. I don't know who put that out there, but that is a good marker. Let's go through this way. Ow. Okay. There we go. Now we're at the high grass. So this is a little bit easier to see. To get out into the field. Everything looks the same. Can't remember where I got dropped off now. Look at these trees, man. They're so sketchy. And the bushwhacking you gotta do. And there's that sign again. This feels so much like Blair Witch Project. It's like funny. No, I must have left it. Where would I have left it at? Where's the beginning? That is what it is. I have no idea where it went. Alright guys, so we explored the inside of the building. I had 2-step brews, and now it's time to get this food cooking. Right on some nice charcoal. Those are gonna be some nice lobster tails. And I'll catch you guys when it's done. This might be a little bit easier to see than being on a tripod. See the lobster and the butter, it's been kind of buried within the ashes and the flames around. So I'm gonna try and flip this one more time, and then they should be all ready to go. Yummy. It is about 1:30 in the morning here. I'm just looking to eat something and hit the hay. Exploring that abandoned building. Yeah, it gives you the jeepy creepies, but it's fun and it's content entertaining. I want to go to places that are actually haunted and make these adventures even bigger. But these are just small adventures that I'm doing right now. Lobster tails. I gotta flip these over somehow. Just like that. Okay. Oh, that's good. Put the flames, the coals beside it. make sure it's done. Ouch. Yeah, it's gonna cook fast. Just, yeah, let that cook. And then, yeah, I'll be right back with you guys to enjoy this lovely meal on Thanksgiving. Because here in Canada, it's Thanksgiving, and my Thanksgiving is to you guys, the subscribers. This awesome wilderness, the great outdoors. Love it. We'll explore the outdoors. And then, you know, the outdoors is mysterious. I can't believe I've seen an owl for the first time in my life. I've seen an owl hop right in front of me at my campsite. I don't know. To me, that was pretty special, but I never had that happen before. Sure, other people were like, "Oh, an owl? I ain't nothing." See them all the time. Not me though. Pretty cool. Pretty special, in my opinion. All right, so I think they're almost done. I think maybe about 3 or 4 more minutes. But I'll bring it to you guys when this is all cooked up here. So I'm just gonna eat a lobster tail or two, and then yeah, we lay down and hit the hay. Let's get to the morning. You can see 3 lobster tails. The first one here on the right. Yeah, that's perfectly cooked. Well, I'm gonna enjoy these guys, and before I get my hands all buttery and stuff, I'll probably see you guys one more time before night, before I hit the hay. It's not over and recording. It's cold out here. It's about -3. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah. I don't know why the fire's making that weird noise. But anyways, I finished eating the rest of this and hit the hay. I don't think I'm gonna wear any extra clothes or anything like that. I think it's warm enough by the way it is. The ground's warm because of the fire. My bed's like literally like a meter from it, so it should be a good sleep, hopefully. I don't know what I keep hearing it out in the bush, like I'm jumping, probably just leaves falling. But yeah, no, it was a nice visit here. How I get my experience from is from that Alone show and Survivor Man and Man vs. Wild. That's all I like. That's what my lifestyle I grew up with. I just love doing stuff like that. And just coming out to the bush in the middle of nowhere and can just make a fire nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And it's pretty cool. It's fun. All right, so it's about 4:30 in the morning. Nothing really happened. You can see my breath. It's about -2 right now, and I keep hearing things walk around the camp, but I don't know. I don't really care. But I got my extra warm clothes sitting over the fire to heat up, because I tried to sleep already once and it didn't go over too well. It was freezing, so I'm just gonna heat these up, and I think I might just keep this fire going all night, because enough firewood sitting around. There's a lot of crap moving around, so I don't know. Anyways, most likely see you in the morning. Hey YouTube, it is the morning now. It's about 7:30. You can see my breath. It's cold. Put on this extra jacket. Fire's out. Now it's time for me to pack up. Hands are freezing. Yeah, it's like -4 or something like that. A little chilly this morning, but yeah, made it through the night. Fire's out, explored. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Prodigy out.